Hey, Theclarifier Engineering. Hi to everyone. Today's video we are looking at this water treatment plant and how each process goes. So let me move with this guy here as we let you all what goes behind. We got to start from this. No, this is a lake. Yeah, let's start from the lake. Those are the three small and the one big pipe, and this is where we are passing through to reach. Good enough down here, even if you slide off, your leg won't go into the lake because there is a good basement down there. So these are the three pipes, one big one and the three small ones. So the three small ones work during some specific times, during maybe they want to pump little water like so. But when there is high demand, they always pump with the big pipe, okay? So when you're pumping the water from the lake, it goes to the pump house. We got to reach that pump house before, but I wanted you to look at how these pipes are laid in this lake. You see? So this is a clear view. Yeah, I liked it. So when the three small plus the one big pipes pump the water comes direct into the pump house. And from the pump house, you got one pump that pumps water to the aerator. We got to see that also. But just stay tuned if you want to know more. So now, let's stand back to the pump house and we see, okay? Yeah. That is the pump house where we're heading. You got to move slowly here, but during rain season, these pipes are all in water. It's only that they are now out because the water levels has gone low. But when the water level increases, they don't normally come in this way where we have been, okay? So I wanted you to look at it. That's why I came in during this season so that you can see. You can even see I'm going to climb the ramp here to find the water level during rainy season. You see this ramp here? That is the water level during rainy season. Then that one big one, and then including the three. That is the big one. These are the three ones, small, okay? This is the interior. A lot of sound is here, but I hope you enjoy, and I'm going to neglect some effect and reduce on this voice, but there is a lot of voice here. Then getting in, you got to have a gumboots with barefoot. No, it's not advisable. That's why I didn't even get in, because I was not so prepared about it, okay? So this is the high pressure line to the aerator, and then this is the one big motor pump also to the service line. We got another second pump here next to also the service line, the third pump also to the service line, the fourth pump. So these pumps all work in hand. We got the display board the other side. Then down here there is a pipe that takes out this water. You know, this is a waterlogged area. This water comes in. This is not the right water which is pumped to the service line. This one is also pumped back to the lake to turn back for the three processes. So this is also a pump down there which pumps water to maintain the level. Because if you leave this water in, this logged water in, it can go beyond the motor. And remember, there is electricity in motor, which is not a good idea to connect water with electricity. This is also another motor, but this one is at pending, waiting for the other. Maybe if another one is having a problem, they switch on to this one. So that's why they are many here. So this is the pump house. We're not going to turn back here because we're now going to see how the treatment goes, how everything the other side runs, okay? So hope you to enjoy this. Then we move to the next. Then we have the circuit breakers here in this display board. We have circuit breakers, power on buttons, the voltage regulators here, the pressure regulators here. Like this one here, this is a voltage regulator, okay? In case if power is high, all motors don't run they opt to a genset. Okay, so that is a control panel in simple terms. So in the pump house, we have seen also the control panel. Okay, then getting out here, there is a lot of noise. That's why I'm even ejecting somewhere. Now we're heading up there to the aerator. Okay, good enough. The place is clean. Thanks up. Then when you look at the aerator up there, when water is pumped, it comes with a given smell. So to reduce that smell from that water, the lake smell, there is that lake smell due to the aquatic animals in the lake and some other poor usage of the lake. Then we got to aerate our water. So the water flows from the high to the bottom. And again, we got to see that there are some particles that are coming in with this water from the lake. So this aerator also here collects those particles. Let me touch, you see. You see this kind? This is what I was talking about. So these particles remained here and they clean it ever after a given period of time as it is scheduled on the general cleanliness timetable. Okay. Then from here, from aeration, then that is step 2. Step 1 was pumping water from the lake. Step 2 is now aeration. So aeration to reduce the poor smell in the water. Then we got another step here, which is the first treatment, whereby we are using some chemicals, okay, to make sure that this water is clean and free from germs. Okay. Then in order to correctly mix this water, that's why we have even these stoppers. So they tend to change the direction of the water flow, as well as this is the polymer. So in case it is not purely mixed, so that's why there is those blocks to divert the direction, as well as we changing and correctly mix the water. Then from here we got 2 steps. One is also we got to 2 filters. We have 2 outlets from this point here. So the first outlet runs direct here up to that guy there, okay? That guy there. But before we go there, let's first go up here and look out what is in the dosing house. So the dosing house is up just because if they put in their chemicals in here, they mix it properly, the chemicals can be gradually by gravity flow back to the required point. Then this is also the chemical here, stagnant chemical, but it is closed. I've just opened it. Then we got to look at another mixer here. There is another mixer here which mixes this water in here, but it is turned on just because it does not mix water every time, every hour. No, that is its switch in the box there. So on those are here, when you press mixer, the chemical will start mixing probably. So let him turn on there, right, mix. Then when you turn here, you will see that the motor has already started mixing and the chemical is mixing up, but it was mixed before I reached this point. That's why he is just demonstrating. Okay, yeah, thanks guy. Then I think from here we're moving next to the other step, where the first after the first treatment is done, then we got to see the first that is the motor pumping the polymer from the drum to the treatment point. Yeah, that is the aeration process. Water comes in there and then flows downwards. So over that, even when you stand there, you will get that smell getting out from the water. That is the pump. Then let's head to the then now climbing up to the clarifier. This clarifier has segments. This is a segmented tank, okay, where they placed in very many segments. This is the inlet. They placed in very many segments so that water can be correctly mixed even after the first step. So that is the reaction of chemical with water. So the chemicals turn up into that dark or that foam substance and then leaves the water clean. I think you can see there are another segments here. So getting up a clear view here, there is even water flow, a lot of noise here. So getting you a clear view from up, you can even see there is another process of aeration there. So aeration is also most important key when you're dealing with water treatment, okay? The chemicals react with water and form that foam, which is a good idea. That foam is the dirt, and the foam remains in this tank. It does not go off or go with water, okay? You can see that there's another step here, a lot of noise coming up here, but you can see from up here, right? And this gravity. That's why water was pumped from the water, taken up where there is a given sloping gradient landscape. Then water is flowing by gravity. Then we have a clarifier down there. From the segmented tank, we're moving to the clarifier. When you reach the clarifier, water will come in when that is still, okay? But the clarifier is clearing water by gravity, because water gets in and goes down. Then, due to gravity, water raises to find its level. As it is finding its level, then the water on top is clean. Then the water which is dirty is down. There is a slug which keeps here to maintain these water levels. So when the slug raises up, there is a way how it is cleaned up. You can see when there is another step also. So this is the third step, which is it is a third step, but with the 8th process of water treatment. You can see water is clean. You can think of even drinking it, but not yet. Still, we have another one more step, 2. Think you can see clearly here. That's it. Then we have another segmented tank here, which combines the clarifier and the segmented tank. Let me head there and look at it. So you can see from aeration, segmented tank, then clarifier. So this is the third tank or third step, but the 8th method is applied here. Then let's move to another step or to another kind of treatment, which is also around here. So just when you leave the clarifier, this water comes in here. Then it flows gradually by gravity, going past the obstacles, and it also forms the foam that shows that the chemical has reacted over this water to clean it, okay? Then let's climb over the segmented tank. Water also here, the segmented tank has very many segments down. Then there is even sand in this tank, which also you know it very well that sand cleans water, okay? So water also goes in from the other side, as you have seen before here, and then enters into those small tiny holes on top of that pipe, okay? And then it flows out, as you're going to see here. Let me head there. They are partitioned just because if one is has a problem, another one keeps running. But if they are all okay, they can run at the same time, no problem with it. Looking at it here, so the pipes get out water here like so. Okay, look at this. So the water goes in there by gravity and then flows out via that blue pipe. Then we got another blue pipe, so I'm going to show you what it does. There is another blue pipe. So when that is collected here, when that gets here, and there is always a given period of time when they open this segmented tank to bring out. Now, like here now, this segment has been opened up to remove that dirt. You look at that, that was all collected from lake, but it's now clearing out. So the tanker is doing its work. Beautiful. Then lastly, we have this gravity filters. You see, so these ones are filtering water due to gravity. Water is coming in here when clean, flows down there through the sand as well. So the other, we had the segmented tank, then here we are on a gravity filter. So the gravity filter is filtering water downwards. So once water raises the levels up here, it is forced to go through and leaves this tank by the outlet, which is the bottom. So the bottom is down, leaving this tank. Then from here, from this gravity flow filter, we are heading to the other last segment, which also contains the dosing house, because there is the final mixing up of chemicals there that will help water during the flow to the service line. Then also here, this was also another kind of the tank also. This is also a gravity flow filter. It is also clearing water from the clarifier. The other one, the first one was clearing water from the segmented tank direct. This one is clearing water from the clarifier. The water from before the clarifier was from the okay. So now here, you see these these two different lines. This one on my right and the other one on my left. Yeah, okay. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Then let's move to the last step. You can see how water is clean here before even it is considered to be safe for drinking, because at this step you are not supposed to drink this water. Okay, it is still dirty. That's it, guys. This water is still dirty, but by visual eyes you can think it is clean, but not. So we have one dosing step remaining, dosing house, which is the final step. Then from the dosing, from that final step, then water will be channeled to the high pressure pumps, which are pumping water then to the service line for you there to drink, or to go to the factory, they pre-pack for you to drink. Okay. When you reach at this step, you can think that this is the final step for you to drink water, but you will hardly believe it that this is the second last step. However, when somebody says this is the second last step, yeah, you can say wow, because the water is already clean. When we looked at this water before, when in the lake, the water was dirty. But now when you look at this water in the second last segmented tanks, which are called the gravity flow filters, water is clean. Okay, so let's head to the last step. Then we pump water to the service line. That's where we are heading. You see this gradient, water was pumped from the lake up to the aerator. Then again it is flowing back from the aerator to the pump house due to gravity flow. There is nowhere they are pressurizing this water here. Here we have our service tank. That tank is used to clean these tanks and maintaining the environment clean, irrigating the service is 24/7. That's why you see that guy there moving. This work here is a bit challenging. So from the aerator, as you have seen before, moving down that water to the pump house, including the final step, and then you pump that water to the service. Okay, let's head there. Yeah, so when we reach here, I didn't even get this clear because we didn't move with my waterproof camera. So I had fear that if my camera fall into there, no way out, okay? And I don't want to disorganize people who are using this water treatment plant. But if you observe this, clearly you will see that there is this treatment, which is the last stage. And then water in here is surely clean. I repeat it. Water in the final stage here is surely clean. So if you're drinking, enjoy more cups or more liters. Don't think that, this water is dirty. No, please, my dear guys and friends, this water is safe for you. So just take more, because water is life. So once you reach here, there is nothing else which you will have missed at this water treatment plant. So people are already enjoying this water, and they are thanking. So we also thank you. And from here, water is pumped to... Sorry, water is not pumped. Water flows by gravity still to the pump house again. So the pump house is one, located in a way that it is pumping water from the lake as well as pumping water to the service line. And the people here are doing a lot of work. They keep monitoring the tanks, keep monitoring the chemicals ratio, they keep monitoring the speed flow, the levels, water levels in the tanks. So yeah, actually even now, yeah, you can see good enough. The guy is again back. Yeah, is up there setting up some things. After setting, then I want you also to see that this work is somehow tricky. So from the tank, after viewing something, as we also did, but we didn't do anything, so he's locking up some outlets. You see that? Meaning there is what he has observed, so he has to clarify that to build the water levels. Okay, so when he closes up there, we are going to see some water levels reducing here because he has blocked or reduced. Maybe he may not block fully, but he reduced on the flow. Okay, so that's it. And then from this house where I am, behind here, these are the 3 high gravity flow lines taking the water into the high pressure pumps. Then from there, we just got to have a genset here. And the genset, its work is maybe when the voltage regulator in the pump house on the electric display board shows electricity is high, the regulator automatically sets off the pumps. And when the pumps, the regulator sets off the pumps. And the pumps should keep running because people are enjoying water on the pressure line. So what they do, they turn on this guy here. So the guy should also keep in function. That's why I also told you that mechanical is everywhere. So other people may think that this is plumbing, but no, this is also mechanical. So my dear friends, guys, yeah, you got to come in here. And I hope the next video will be on how to fix this guy when he is throwing up some unwanted characters. Yeah, thanks. Alex J Engineering. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share, like. Goodbye.